Good morning. Now screen is visible for everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Shall we start the class? Okay. Okay. Voice is clear and this one is clear on the screen. Everyone is
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Slowly we'll start today. So here we are going to discuss about the introduction part of the building service. Okay, na? Introduction part of the building service. Now, first we need to understand what is a building first. Okay, na? So generally, according to the classification, we have so many types of building classification. See here, we are discussing the services for different types of buildings. For different types of buildings, we may require different types of service. So here for residential, full comfort is required. For educational type of building, we may require lighting and ventilation. For institution, we may require some other buildings. Okay, na? For assembly type, we may require proper sound, sound system and all. So for business and mercantile, we require safety type of services. Okay, na? For industrial building, safety services plus fire extinguisher, all those things will come into picture. So we have so many types of buildings, so many types of buildings now. So generally we all already know this one. We'll just discuss this one. First type, that is a residential type of building. Here major service is very important, that is accommodation. To have accommodation, what are the required services? Generally it is a dwelling place. Generally it is a dwelling place. It may contains cooking or dining facilities, or it may not contain. So what are the things which will come under group A? So in group A, we may have normal apartment, flats, bungalows, etc., etc. These are coming into the residential type of buildings. So next set of buildings are educational building. So these are generally used for education only. So typical categories are school, college, and university. Okay, na? So third category, institutional building, maybe hospital, maybe medical healthcare center. So all those things generally we group under group C. That is what institutional building. So generally they provide sleeping accommodation. They provide sleeping accommodation. Next type of category, that is what assembly type of a building, where people meet, okay, for the purpose of amusement, recreation, social, religious, for any other purpose. Just people here meet, they are not going to stay. For this you may have different set of a requirement, okay na? Such as theaters, auditorium, okay, exhibition hall, gymnasium. So all things generally we discuss under assembly types of buildings. Assembly type of buildings. Okay, na? Business buildings, here the transaction of business will takes place. For example, we may have bank. We may can discuss about bank. Okay, na? Here account keeping, account maintenance, clinics, newsstands, those things will be there. These are business buildings. Here services which are essential are lighting, security, okay, ventilation. Like this we may have different types of securities, services. Okay, mercantile buildings means what we generally see, shops and all. So those are generally called as mercantile buildings. Okay, now the last groups, what are those? Industrial buildings and storage buildings. Industrial, we may require heavy electricity. We may require heavy electricity for the production of goods. So that is one type of service. And in the industry itself, we may have big platform or big open air. There for the movement, you may require some accessible points. Okay. So those are some of the services which are necessary for industrial building. For storage and all, proper ventilation and proper sealing with the atmosphere. So those are generally discussed under storage of a building, sorry, storage type of buildings. So generally they cover storage and sheltering of goods, wares, merchandise, vehicles, animals, all the things generally. Okay, na? So for this cold storage, let us say it is a cold storage type of a building. What building service necessary for that one? Preferably electricity, preferably temperature control, and insulation. These are the three main services which are required for this type of building. For industrial building, very important, first and foremost, fire safety. Fire safety, that service is very important when you consider industrial building. Okay. So now, depending upon the type of building, so last category is hazardous building, where we generally store hazardous chemicals which may liable to burn with extreme rapidity. So here the what is that main service which here required is a security, such that it contains high pressure, high flammable liquids, all the chemicals, insulation from the surrounding as well as safety, insulation from surrounding as well as safety. These two are the basic service which are required for hazardous type of building. Is that okay for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is actually a service? What is actually a service? See here, this is also building, this is also building, no problem. But here, when you remove lighting, when you remove ventilation, when you remove the other services, it will appear one dark place. Okay, na? So whatever you are removing, those are called services. Whatever you are providing for the comfortableness or correct working of that building, so those things we generally call it as services. Those things we generally call it as services. Generally, building function only shelter? No. It has to provide other things. It has to provide other things. What are the general services? AC, ventilation, lift, escalators, acoustics. Acoustics are generally present in auditorium and hall. Plumbing, power supply, energy, all those things are generally everywhere it is provided. Now, what is that service? So everything which is provided inside a building to make that building safe and comfortable, those are called as building services. Those are generally called as building services. Okay, now, now building must do what it was designed to do. What it was designed to do, not only shelter but also safety, comfortableness, and a livable environment. So services function is to do these all those things. Okay, now so like that we have services. Now typical commonly we are what we are going to study are energy type of services, where gas, electricity are there, water supply is there, heating and ventilation is there, lighting, maybe day lighting, maybe artificial lighting. If there is a high rise building, when we need to have escalators or lifts. Okay, if that is in a cold region or something far away place, when we need to convert solar or wind energy to electrical energy. Other very important in all types of building, communication network services, communication such as telephone and internets. And for high security type of buildings, we require security services or alarm systems. Okay, and which is generally adopted for industry. We just now seen it is a fire detection service and fire preventive services, fire detection as well as fire preventive services. Okay, na? So broadly we can have classification: mechanical, electrical, and BOS. Building operation means what? The internet facility. Okay, all those things will come under BOM systems. BOM systems. Okay, in mechanical you have HVAC system, heat, ventilation, and air conditioning. These are called as heating, ventilation, and air condition. These are there to improve the breathing air, or what you can say, whatever atmosphere is there inside. One is air quality, another is the temperature quality. Okay, na? Air quality such it should not contain any harmful products, living, non-living. Harmful product, living are bacteria, virus, non-living means carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. So to control that thing, we have HVAC system. HVAC, heating and ventilation. Ventilation means getting fresh air from outside, remove the used air. That is called as ventilation generally. Air conditioning means maintaining the temperature and maintaining the water vapor inside the air, inside that air of the room. Okay. So these are generally comes under mechanical system. See, it is partly electrical and partly mechanical. Okay. Whether it is audible for everyone? My voice clear, audible?
Yes, sir.
It is clear, audible, no? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Ramakrishna,
Yes, sir.
Naveen, Ramakrishna, whether it is audible?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir. Audible.
Okay, Ramakrishna, sir. Okay, he is not there. Ravina madam said yes. Yes, madam. Yashoda madam.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no
Yes,
problem.
sir.
Atya. Okay. Atya madam, is that okay? Audible? Clear, audible?
Yes, sir. Audible.
Okay, no problem. Okay, we'll just continue. So other mechanical systems which generally do not use the electricity or other things, we call it as a drainage. That is also very important. Plumbing system, and after using that water, we have to we have to discard that one. Maybe we are going to connect it to sewage pipeline or open gutter, or before leaving that one, we may go for treating also. Okay, na? So that is the service called it as a site drainage. Another important in cosmopolitan cities, which is called as gas supply. Nowadays, everything is under pipeline, directly pipeline we can get. So under the gas supply, you may have services for storage, piping, pressure control, as well as supply. That is also one type of mechanical system. Plumbing, which is essential for health condition. Okay, that is also very important. So here storage will come, distribution come, treatment will come, and all the sanitary fittings and pipes. So that is called as plumbing. Okay, na? Those are the services. So now what are the things which will come under electrical? Main thing is the transformer, that is power supply. Okay. Second thing is lighting system. Lighting always require whenever we don't have sufficient daylight, whenever we don't have daylight or sky illumination. Sky illumination or daylight is falling below the minimum, then we require artificial lighting. So generally we have lighting in the case. What is the services means? Natural daylight, that services. Another is artificial service. So we may have two types of set of categories. Natural daylight means we may have windows, open balconies, terrace windows. Okay, natural. Artificial means all the bulbs, luminous candles. So all those things will come under artificial. Auxiliary means these are generally as a supportive for other things. Telephone, data, audio, video, sound things. These are also type of services. Okay, so suppose if we take a auditorium in our Jain college, so we may require this type of system services. We may require this type of system service. Now, the last one, which is a what you can say comprehensive type of system, which are required for a building to operate. Okay, now such as transportation. So in that transportation inside a building or from inside to outside, both way it is possible. So we have inside building escalators and elevators. From one building to another building, we may generally require walkways or travelators. We may require these things are generally provided in airports. Okay, na? Travelators or walkways. Processing means these are generally used in food industry or package industry. Automation means these are generally environmental controls, management, automated lighting. These are separate, which we generally give it in cosmopolitan cities. Okay, na? So in that big cities, these things are generally there. Have you seen that in Hollywood movies? One big building will be there. So parking of vehicles will be in like this. So central there is a what is that one platform is there which is taking car and taking to the upward direction or downward direction. Have you seen this type of a system? Have you seen? Can anyone tell me? ಈ ತರ ನೋಡಿದಿರಾ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್? ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ತದ, ರೌಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪೈರಲ್ದೊಳಗ ಪಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಲಾಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ, ಒಂದು ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್, ಅದನ್ನ ಕಾರ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ.
ಮಿಷನ್ ಇಂಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ 4 ಟಾಮ್ ಕ್ರೂಸ್ ಮೂವಿದಾಗ ಐತಿ ಸರ್.
ಹಾ ಅದೇ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಮಿಷನ್ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಟೋಮೇಟೆಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ದೋಸ್ ಆರ್ ಜನರಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ನವೀನ್ ಅವರು ಭಾಳ ಹಾಲಿವುಡ್ ಮೂವಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾರ ಅಂದಂಗ ಆತ. ಬಟ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಭಾಳ ನೋಡ್ತೀರೇನ್ರಿ
ಸರ್? ಲಾಕ್ಡೌನ್ದಾಗ ಅದ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್.
ಲಾಕ್ಡೌನ್ದಾಗ
ಟೈಮ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಕನ್ನಡ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಚಲೋ ಅದ ನೋಡು, ಹಳೆವ.
ಬ್ಯಾಸರ ಬರ್ದವ ಸರ್.
ವಿಷ್ಣುವರ್ಧನ, ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್.
ಮೂವಿ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬರೀ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ತಾರ ನಾವು? ಬರೀ ಮೂವಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂತ ನಾವು.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಮೂವಿ ನೋಡ್ಲಿ, ಚಲೋ ನೋಡ್ಲಿ. ಇವು ಏನಂತಾರ ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರನು, ಅದು ಹಾಲಿವುಡ್ ಗಿಲಿವುಡ್ ಭಾಳ ಹೊಡೆದಾಡ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ ಅವ್ರು. ಕಾರ್ ಬಂತ, ಇದು ಬಂತ, ಜಿಗಿತಾರ, ಹೊಡಿತಾರ. ಕನ್ನಡ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚಂದಾಗ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ, ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ನೋಡು. No problem. Just okay. So what is that importance? Whatever just now we have discussed, to make that building 100% efficient, 100% giving performance, what it was intended to do. In the initial stage, the architect or the designer has designed that building to perform some functions, such as maybe storage, maybe dwelling, maybe transportation. There may be so many intended purpose. So building services are those things which make that performance possible, So what is the role of an architect here? What is the role of an architect? So first thing, he is going to design and plan all the services so that the building is going to be a comfortable, environmental friendly operation of the building, okay na? In for modern buildings. So generally, what type of services are there? The architect will do better lighting purpose, comfortable space, temperature, okay na? Air quality. These things will come. Air quality, temperature, and these two are there in ventilation. Convenient power and communication, capability, sanitation. These are normal things. So this is the part or introduction of the building service. Any doubts in this one? Any
No, sir.
doubts? No?
No, sir.
No. Okay, na? This is another thing. Just we can just go through this one. So we have seen, no? What are building services? Building services, what makes a building come into life? What make that building come into life? Okay, na? So typical, what we have seen, energy source, energy supply, heating, ventilation, water, lighting, transportation, okay, communication, security, fire detection. Also these things we have seen. In plumbing only, we may have two types, cold and hot water. These are there in module number 2. Very important. Cold water and hot water distribution systems we need to study. And also this electrical systems. Okay. So what are the objective of services? In safety, what are the objective? To provide daylight and artificial lighting. Okay. To make that working platform suitable to work. Okay, now second is ventilation, security, fire detection. In case of efficiency, whatever energy services you are providing, that should be 100% efficient or nearer to 100%. Energy, communication, or facade design. Facade design means for future expansion also that should be efficient. Future expansion also the present design should be efficient. Okay, na? Now for comfortness, the same things. These things, building services are overlapping one over the other. Heating, ventilation, water supply, drainage, condition. Okay. Now we'll go on start with the lighting. Is that okay for everyone? Shall we start this lighting? This one.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, please give response.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone. ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರು
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಓಕೆ, ಆರಾಮದಿರಿ?
ಆರಾಮ್ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಅತಿಯಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಆಗಲ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರು, ಬಟ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋದ್ರು, ಮತ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ಯಾರ. ಆರಾಮದಿರಿ ಏನ್ರಿ ಅತಿಯಾ ಮೇಡಮ್?
Yes, sir. Network problem.
ಓಕೆ. ನಾಷ್ಟ ಮಾಡಿರಿ ಎಲ್ಲೋ?
Yes, sir.
ನಾಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ಯದ? ಓಕೆ. ಮೊಬೈಲ್ಗೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಾಷ್ಟ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ರಿ, ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅದನ್ನ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹಿಡಿತದ. Okay. Okay, no problem. Shall we just start with the next topic? Everyone. Prasad sir raised the hand.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, by mistake.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Yes, madam. Okay. So this is about lighting. We are going into the lighting concept. See here, we have to study some part related to National Building Code 2005. That is there, but to study that one, we need to at least have some basic definition. What do you mean by that one? Now on the screen, what exactly you can see on the screen?
Natural lighting, sir.
Natural lighting.
Day
Okay,
art lighting.
okay, no problem. Now can you see the National Building Code?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
National Building Code. In that National Building Code, this is part related to lighting and ventilation. See here, there are so many terms. Just to go through this one, these are altitude, azimuth. These are not required from your exam purpose, only required to understand the concept. Okay, now only required to understand the concept. So what do you mean by clear design sky? What do you mean by CRI, color rendering index? Okay, So all these are basic terminologies. We will go one by one, which are important to understand the further concepts. Okay, na? So to have this one understanding, we are going to discuss this part. Okay, what is natural lighting, or it is called as what it is generally called as a day lighting. We call it as day lighting. Day lighting is the controlled admission of natural light. What are the sources of natural light? Sun and moon. Okay, sun and moon. So sometimes we call it as a direct sunlight or diffused sunlight, diffused skylight. ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಇದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. You can have a light inside your house or inside your room, wherever present now you are sitting. No, you can have a direct sunlight. Means what? From the room you can see directly sun. Okay, na? That is one type. That is called as a direct sunlight. So if you see in this diagram, if you people are sitting here, having mobile phone or having laptop, okay na, inside your room, if there is a sun here, so if coming directly inside your building and it is illuminating your area or your occupancy area, then it is called as what it is called as? Can anyone tell me what it is called as? Try to guess.
Direct sunlight.
Very good. It is called as a direct sunlight. Okay, na? But in the evening, let us say in the evening, your sun has traveled from this east direction to west direction. So there he is. Okay, na? But when you still sit in for the evening class or evening any Daravahi, okay, without switching on the room lights, means इसके अंदर वो बंदी है room lights. Evening 4 o'clock, let us say evening 4 o'clock. The sun is outside of this building, but it is opposite of your window. This is your window. Huh? This is your window. Okay, na? This is your window. But still, you can sense some light inside your room. Do you agree with this point? Do you agree with this point or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that component is called as. That component is called as what? Just see what I am marking. Please pay attention.
Indirect.
Indirect antana helbodu athwa diffused skylight. It is called as diffused because whatever sun is there, no, so total sky is diffused that light. So in that sky component is getting inside your this one. Okay, na? So even if the sun is on the other side, still you can get the illuminance. That component of light is called as the skylight. That component is called as a skylight. So first part is the direct sunlight. Second part is the diffused skylight. Now, from the general sense, if you are an engineer, which data you take to design a building? ಯಾವ್ದು ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು? ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸನ್ಲೈಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಫ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಕೈಲೈಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು ಡಿಸೈನ್? ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ತಗೊಂತೀರಿ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ? ಒಂದು ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ, ಈ ರೂಮ್ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ, you wanted to design this room or orientation, where the window should come, how much should be the window height, what should be the sill level of that window with respect to ground level, and what should be the height. So all those things you want to decide. But what factor you are going to take? Direct sunlight you are going to take or diffused skylight you are going to take? You tell me.
Light, sir.
Pardon? Repeat. I am not getting you.
Direct sunlight, sir.
Okay. Any other idea? Other persons? Yes, madam. Naveen sir, Ramkrishna sir, Ravina, Shaba sir, Ravina
So
madam.
both are considered.
No. Both you should not tell, because in this case, sunlight is highest. You cannot take. Diffused skylight is minimum. Why? Because it is not a direct, no. So always you plan in a such a way that even the light outside is minimum. Even the light outside is minimum. Your room should be minimum light should be there. Even if you switch off ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸನ್ಲೈಟ್ ಇರದೇ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಗೆಟ್ minimum light, minimum illuminance. So that is the factor you always consider. Which factor for your orientation and design? Can you tell me now?
Diffuse sunlight.
diffused sunlight or diffused skylight, okay, because it is minimum. Using that minimum only, by referring that minimum only, you are going to design. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೆಳಕಿದ್ರೆ ಬಂದ ಬರ್ತದ, ಅದೇನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ರಿ, ಕಿಟಕಿ ಸಣ್ಣದಿಟ್ರು ಬರ್ತದ, ಓಕೆನಾ. ಬಟ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ವಿಂಟರ್ ಸೀಸನ್, that time when earth is far away in the orbit with respect to sun, so that time you require bigger windows in a such a way that the sky part, diffused sky part should enter your room, and you should be getting comfortable, okay na. So that is what we call it as a diffused skylight. You always design generally with respect to diffused skylight. So what will happen in Arctic region? There is any direct sunlight? No, not possible, no. So they have to go for diffused only. So the component of that daylighting system are designed in a such a way that to bring the natural light in a building in a such a way that electrical lights can be dimmed. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 5 ಬಲ್ಬ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಹಚ್ಚಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ you can turn off all the bulbs in a such a way that, so your design should be utilize the maximum sunlight, may be diffused or may be direct, okay. So while preventing the occupant of discomfort or other building loads from increasing, andre which load is going to increase? If you are not using sunlight, so electrical load or energy load will increase. So to avoid that one, another thing, occupant discomfort. See here, ಈಗ ಒಂದು 5 ದಿನ ಲಾಕ್ಡೌನ್ ಫುಲ್ ಟೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕರ್ಟನ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಕುಂತ್ರ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಹುಚ್ಚಾಗ್ತಾನಂತಿರೋ ಏನ ಆರಾಮ್ ಇರ್ತಾನಂತಿರೋ, ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. ಹುಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಅವ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನರ್ಥ? ದ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್, the body or whatever you can say is generally suitable for natural things. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋದಂಗ ಅವಂಗ ಡಿಸ್ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್ನೆಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಹೊರಗೆ ಗಾಳಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಕುಂತ ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇರೆ, ಒಳಗೆ AC ಹಚ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇರೆ. AC ಒಳಗೂ ಗಾಳಿ ಬರ್ತದ, ಬಟ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅವಂಗ ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್ನೆಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್, ಸ್ಕೈ ಕಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್. Is that okay for you people?
Yes,
for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I will explain.
ಸರ್ ನವೀನ,
ಏನು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ?
ಏನು ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಇದು?
ಸರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ ಆಗತೈತಿ, ತಡಿ ಮತ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ,
ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ.
ಹಲೋ, ಈಗ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆತ್, ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಐತಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ?
ಸರ್
ಕಾಲ್ ಬಂತ ಕಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡ್ತು, ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತು. ಅದ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅದ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸಾರಿ. ಓಕೆ. ವಿ ವರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್, ನೋ? We were discussing this one, no? Correct, na? Yes or no? Hello?
Screen is not sharing, sir.
Nothing is visible.
Screen is not visible, sir.
One second. I will do. What is that? Present now. Sorry. One second. Natural lighting. Okay. Just now I have shared that screen. Okay. Whether it is now visible?
Yes, sir.
ಓಕೆ ಅದು ಕಾಲ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಸಾರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದ. ಸರಿ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿ ಇದು? ಓಕೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಅದಾರ? ರವೀನಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಇದು?
Yes, sir.
ಓಕೆ ಶಾಬಾಜ್. ಓಕೆ ಅತಿಯಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಾರ ಏನಂತ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಕೊಂತಿರ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ನಾಷ್ಟಾ ಗಿಷ್ಟ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ, ಇನ್ ಮೇಲಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕುಂದ್ರಬೇಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಸೊ generally we have three components in sunlight. One is sky component. Andra if you are sitting inside a room, imagine ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಇದು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್. ಈಗ ನೀವು ರೂಮ್ದಾಗ ಕುಂತೀರಿ, ಓಕೆನಾ, ರೂಮ್ದಾಗ ಕುಂತೀರಿ, आप लोग रूम में बैठे हैं और what is happening, even if sun is not there and you are not going to see the sun directly, still from the sky, from the blue sky or white sky or vanilla sky, whatever sky, okay, from that sky still illumination is getting inside directly. So that WP is nothing but working plane. That is means working plane. If you are writing, then that is a horizontal working plane. If I am teaching using a board in college, then that is a vertical working plane. Okay na, inclined working plane for drawing sheets like that. So on that working plane still you can get sufficient sky component which is diffused sunlight, that is from blue sky, white sky, whatever sky. So that is one component, sky component. Second component, very important, external reflected component, ERC, external reflected component. मतलब क्या है, आपके आजू बाजू बड़े बड़े बिल्डिंग्स है, चारों तरफ बिल्डिंग है और ऊपर भी बिल्डिंग है, साइड में भी बिल्डिंग्स है, so that you people are not going to get direct sunlight, also you are not getting, as well as you cannot see the sky component also. Suppose your house is at the ground floor and throughout four sides you have big apartments. Can you see the sky by sitting inside your room?
No sir.
Yashoda madam? No, it's not possible, correct? So but still light can enter. How it is that light is reflected to that building and it is getting inside. Are you understanding this part? This blue line, what in that way direction I am drawing, no? So this is called as external reflected component, that is the component of the daylight which is going and hitting other building and getting directly inside. On your working platform. Is that okay? That is called as ERC, externally reflected component. Okay na, that is one thing. Another component is there, internally reflected component. Means what? Your room is still inside. Suppose आपका घर पुराना, मतलब ರಾಜ ಮಹಾರಾಜರ ಕಾಲದೊಳಗೆ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು, ಉಡುಪಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ತದ, ಎಂಟ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಡೋರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿರ್ತದ, ಒಳಗಿನ ಮನಿ ಪಡ್ಸಾಲಿ ರೂಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಒಳಗಿರ್ತಾವ, ಪೋಣ ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಒಳಗಿರ್ತಾವ ರೂಮ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? So in that case, if any sunlight is getting inside from other source, it will start reflecting to the other surface and still reach your working platform. So this component which is continuously reflected from the inside of a building, but source is outside only. So this component which is reaching your working plane, that is called as, can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me? Network होता ना?
No sir.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ನಾ ಏನ್ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ ಗೊತ್ತ, ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಯದ, ಹುಡುಗರು ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋಗ್ಯಾವ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಕತ್ತಾರ ಹಂಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರಸಾದ, ऐसे चुप बैठने से मुझे कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आता है। वो लोग है क्लास में तो ठीक है, आप सो रहे तो भी मैं देख सकता हूँ। ओके, have everyone understood this one, this component? Okay na, shall I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay na. So an integrated system, integrated natural lighting system generally consists what? Daylight, optimized building footprint, optimized building footprint. Second is climate responsive. In winter you may get maximum sunlight from south face. In summer you may get maximum sunlight from another face. Like that, that climate responsive you should do for an integrated natural lighting. High performance glazing. See here, if it's a big building, whatever the area of windows will decide how much light is going to enter. Do you agree? It's a direct relation, no? Window size is directly proportional to the light admitted. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The second thing is orientation of that window. First thing is size of the window. Okay, na? Both are important. Daylighting optimized penetration design means what? How deep inside, how much deep it is going to be inside your room, okay na? Next, integrated system will consider a skylight. When it is helpful, skylights as definition, these has to be situated on the walls or on the roof. You have to tell me.
On the
On the
walls.
roof.
Very good. On the roof. When you are going to provide on the roof window, so those things are generally called as the lanterns or skylights or open to sky. These things are generally provided when the building is surrounded by obstruction all the faces. So that time you can have skylights. Daylight redirection devices such as big white surfaces or white mirror surfaces, so that from one wall you can get all the light inside the room, all the light. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಲ್ದಾಗ ಗೀಲ್ದಾಗ ಪಿಂಕು ಗ್ರೀನು ಹೊಡಿತಾರೋ, ಕಲರ್ ವೈಟ್ ಹೊಡಿತಾರೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಒಳಗ್ ಜನರಲಿ ಚಲೋ ಇದ್ದವರು ಪಿಂಕ್
ವೈಟ್ ಬಿಟ್
ಜನರಲಿ
ವೈಟ್
ವೈಟ್
ಬಿಟ್ ಪಿಂಕ್ ಇದು ಹೊಡಿತಾರೆ ಸರ್. ವೈಟ್ ಇದು ಪಿಂಕ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್.
ಬೈ ವೈಟ್ ಹೊಡಿದ್ರೆ ಚಲೋ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರ ರೀಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೈತ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಲೈಟ್ಸ್. ಹೌದಾ?
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಹೊಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ.
ಅಂದ್ರ ಚಂದ ನೋಡಾಕ ಹೋಗತ್ತಾರ ಅವರು, ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಬಿಲ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಹಂಗ ಮಾಡಕತ್ತಾರ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ವೈಟ್ ಇದ್ದಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಯುಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಕೈತಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವೈಟ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ ಎನಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೈಟ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಅದು ಸೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಅರ ವೈಟ್ ಹೊಡಿತಿರಲ್ಪ, ಏನ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಪಿಂಕ್ ಹೊಡಿತಿರೋ ನೀವು?
ವೈಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾರ.
ಮತ್ತ ಅದನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ. ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಸೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಅರ ಹೊಡೆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಕೈತಿ, ಬಲ್ಬ್ ಗಿಲ್ಬ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ರೀಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ. ಸೈಡಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡ, ಹಾಳು ಗುಂಡಿ ಬಿದ್ದ ಮ್ಯಾಲರ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಶೇಡಿಂಗ್. ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಶೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ in some cases high intensity is coming directly, that is not good for human eye. To avoid that one, you may go for some sunshades outside. ಕೇಳಿರಲ್ಲ, ಹೊರಗಡೆ ವಿಂಡೋ ಮೇಲೆ ಸನ್ ಶೇಡ್ಸ್, ಸನ್ ಬ್ರೇಕರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಗೊತ್ತದ ಇಲ್ಲ? So those things are called as solar shading. Daylight optimized interior design such as ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕುಂದ್ರಬೇಕ, ಈ ಜಗದಾಗ ಚೇರ್ ಕುಂದ್ರಬೇಕ, ಈ ಜಗದಾಗ ಸೋಫಾ ಕುಂದ್ರಬೇಕ, ಈ ಜಗದಾಗ ಟಿವಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಎದಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ to have maximum optimization, to use that daylight. Is that okay? ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆಪ್ಟಿಮೈಸೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ विंडो साइज, विंडो ओरिएंटेशन. इंटीरियर ऑप्टिमाइजेशन का मतलब है अंदर के जो भी फर्नीचर फैसिलिटी जो भी उसको करेक्ट जगह से बिठाना. थर्ड पार्ट इज कलरिंग एंड रीडायरेक्शन ऑफ सरफेस. If another component is the skylight, when you don't have access to direct sunlight all around the surface. Another last one is the shading are the things which will generally allow ERC, not direct sunlight. They are not going to allow not direct sunlight, but they are going to allow ERC. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ? ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ERC ಅಂದ್ರೆ? ಯರಗಟ್ಟಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. ಓಕೆ, ಯಶೋಧ ಮೇಡಮ್, ERC ಅಂದ್ರೇನೆ? ಓಕೆ, ರಾಮಕೃಷ್ಣ ಸರ್, ERC ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? Okay, Naveen. Naveen.
Sir, external reflected component.
Very good, very good. External reflected component. Very good. What is the use of using shades outside the window? To have ERC, not direct sunlight. Okay, na? So that is the purpose. Okay. Others, please pay attention, Baba. Because in class, somehow I will get your attention. But in online, I don't have any option. Only I have to call you. Sir, kelatiro illo, madam kelatiro illo. Okay. So like that. What are the sources? You can have direct like this when there is sun on the top. Okay, na? So in winter season or in any other direction, we have so many other type of orientation of axis of daylight. Orientation of axis of daylight. So these are called as clear story windows. ಯಾಕೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಅಂತಾರಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ರೂಮ್ದೊಳಗ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಡೇಲೈಟ್ ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಂಡೋ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ರೂಮಿಗೆ ವಾಲ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಈ ರೂಮಿಗೂ ವಾಲ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, उसके लिए हम लोग क्या करते हैं, इस रूम से डायरेक्ट नहीं आ रहा तो ऊपर थोड़ा बटा के इधर विंडो बैठते हैं तो इसका लाइट ये रूम को आएगा. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज क्लियर स्टोरी. So it's called as clear story. This is skylight. That means you are fixing a lantern here, skylight here direct. Okay. This is a sawtooth. Sawtooth means in other countries, depending upon that sun movement, like polar arc will go no like this. So depending upon, they have fixed the windows in that direction. These are called as sunshades. These are called as sunshades. Now you only tell me if the sun is here, the ERC component, how it will come like this. Try to understand this concept. These are very, very small concepts. Okay, na? So sun will come, get reflected from the earth, get reflected to the shades, and again get reflected to inside. Like that it will come. Okay, na? Window with shading. Window with shading means somehow it is obstructing direct rays. It should not allow direct sunlight. It is allowing only RCs, internal or external. Okay, na? So window with light shelf. So here also you have, try to understand, only the above windows will give proper lighting. Only the windows which are situated at the greater height from the sill, those things are only giving better, I'm telling better illumination compared with the bottom windows. Is that okay for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, please give
Yes,
response. Okay, na? Okay. Shall we go to next slide?
Yes, sir.
Time ಐತೆ 11:30 ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅದ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರದ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಯಾರ್ದದನು?
Sanjeev sir.
ಟೈಮ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಏನ ಐತಿ ಇನ್ನು ಟೈಮ್? ಹಲೋ ಶಾಬಾಜ್, ಟೈಮ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಇನ್ನು ಏನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ?
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಐತಿ ಸರ್. ಇನ್ 5 minutes ಐತಿ ಸರ್.
5 minutes ಐತಿ. ಇನ್ 5 minutes ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ?
Yes, sir.
ಓಕೆ. ಇದೊಂದು ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಮುಗಿಸೋಣಂತ. ನೀವು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಯುವರ್ USN ಅಂಡ್ ನೇಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್. ಯಾವ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ? ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್. ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಹತ್ತು ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಟ್ಟ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ. What is the benefit? Just now we have seen what is the benefit of natural lighting. One is satisfaction. Okay, na? Very simple, no? Satisfaction, comfort, health. What are these? Human, as he evolved from monkey to man, generally he is good with surrounding things. Okay, naturally ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರ್ತದ ಅದರಿಂದ ಅವನ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಚಲೋ ಇರ್ತದೆ. So that is why he will get satisfaction, comfortness, health and circadian rhythm. ಅಂದ್ರೆ circadian rhythm ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ದು heart function, breathing things. So all there which are there inside a body, whether these are responsive to external environment or themselves they are functioning. Can you tell me? ಇದೊಂದು ಬಹಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ಬೇಡ್ದ, ದೇರ್ ಓನ್ ಟ್ರಿಕ್. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಿಕ್. ನವೀನ್, ನೀನೇ ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ. ಈಗ ನಿಂದ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೀಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬ್ರೀದಿಂಗು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿವ್ ಇರ್ತದೋ ಅಥವಾ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲೋ? ನಿನ್ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಂಗೆ ಇರ್ತೈತೋ? ಅದು
ಇರ್ತೈತೆ ಸರ್.
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿವ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಔಟರ್ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಇರ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಲೈಟಿಂಗ್ ತೊಗೊಂತಿರಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ಗುಡ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ಗುಡ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್. ಅದರ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಲೈಟಿಂಗ್, ಟೈಮ್ ಓರಿಯಂಟೇಶನ್. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗತ್ತು, ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ಯಾವಾಗತ್ತು, ಚಾ ಕುಡಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಬಿಡ್ತೈತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ, ಹೌದಿಲ್ರಿ? ಎಸ್ ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಕಲರ್ ರಿಡೆನ್ಷನ್. ಕಲರ್ ರಿಡೆನ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? ಕಲರ್ ರಿಡೆನ್ಷನ್, ಕಲರ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್, ವಾಟ್ ಡು ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್?
These are certain standards, sir.
ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಶರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ, ನೀವು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ದಾಗ ಅದ್ರ ಕಲರ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ತರಿಸೋ ಮುಂದೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಅವಾಗ ಅದ್ರ ಕಲರ್ ಒಂಥರ ಭಾರಿ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಫ್ಲಿಪ್ಕಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಮೆಝಾನ್ ತಂದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನ. जब वो आके डिलीवरी देके जाते तब उसका पैकेट निकल के देखते हैं, उसका कलर अलग रहता है. डू यू एग्री और नॉट?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
At least some percent is going to change. Correct or not? How the already?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So why this is called as, we can identify the colors naturally in natural daylight correctly. So that is why we call it as color rendition. It's called as color rendition and color temperature. Color temperature ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೊಂದ್ ತರ ಗೋಡೆ, ವೈಟ್ ಗೋಡೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕೂಲ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. If you go for black wall or dark colored wall, then obviously a little bit temperature is high, no? Just noticeable difference alla. When you see it minute, that is going to affect. Okay, these are called as color rendition and color temperature. Okay, other things which are common benefits, what are those? Reduction of electrical load and reduction of heat gain. Reduced heat gain. Why this heat gain? How they are telling? ಬಿಸಿಲೊಳಗೂ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೀಟ್ ಗೇನ್ ಬರ್ತೈತಲ್ಲ? ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆನಾ? ಏನಪ್ಪ, ವಾಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಟ್ heat gain due to electrical fittings are not good for human health. Okay, these are radiations. Okay na? But heat from the sunlight is not a bad thing. Okay, so that is why he is telling it as reduced internal heat gain. Reduced internal heat gain. Is that okay for everyone? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
ಯಶೋಧ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹಂಗ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿ ಬೇಸರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಸ್ ಸರ್ ಅನ್ನತ್ತೀರಿ?
Yes, sir.
ಅಷ್ಟು ಬೇಸರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡ್ರಿ. ಯಾಕ್ರಿ ಹಂಗ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿ? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ತೋರಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಏನಾರ ನಾ ಏನ್ ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬೇಡ ಅನ್ನತ್ತೇನೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ? ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಏನಾರು ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ನಮ್ ಶಾಬಾಜ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾನ. ಓಕೆ, ಅತಿಯಾ ಯರಗಟ್ಟಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಏನಾರ ಹೇಳ್ರಿಪ್ಪ.
Yes, sir.
ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ಎಸ್ ಬೇಡ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಾರ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲೋ ಇದು ಅದು ಏನಾರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ.
Understood, sir.
Okay, then it is fine. Okay, please participate in the discussion. Okay, okay. ನವೀನ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣಪ್ಪ.
ಹಾ ಸರ್, ಮಾಡೋಣ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೀಟ್ ಅಂದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಜಾರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲದಲ್ಲ?
ಇಲ್ರಿ ಸರ್, ಗಟ್ಟ ಅದೇನ ಅಲ್ರಿ ಸರ್?
ಅಯ್ಯ, ಅದಕ್ಕಲ್ಲೋ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೀಟ್ ಹೊರಗಿನ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಕಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾ.
ಅಷ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ರಿ ಸರ್?
ಓಕೆ, ನಾ ಹಂಗ ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ಲಿ.
ಇಲ್ರಿ ಸರ್, ಇಲ್ರಿ ಸರ್.
Okay, okay, no problem. Okay, thank you very much. You can leave the class. शाबाश एक मिनट
हाँ सर बोल.
अभी मैं नेक्स्ट क्लास ट्यूसडे लेता हूँ.
हाँ ओके सर.
कल तो पॉसिबल नहीं है, कल शनिवार है, ठीक है? और
हाँ.
मंडे 8:30 क्लास है मेरा.
हाँ सर.
आप लोग 8:30 आता है क्या?
8:30 आते हैं सर सब लोग.
आते हैं?
हाँ सर.
वो मेरा उस दिन 4 घंटे का दूसरा क्लासेस है, वो एक प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है मुझे.
हाँ तो ट्यूसडे लो सर.
हाँ,
ट्यूसडे लो सर.
हाँ ट्यूसडे लेता हूँ. थोड़ा इन्फॉर्म करो दूसरों
हाँ,
को भी, अनऑफिशियल ग्रुप में करो, क्योंकि स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ा धीरे जाएंगे. एकदम में लास्ट टाइम जैसा कवर किया ना, फिर ये
हाँ.
होता है.
हाँ
लास्ट
हाँ.
टाइम बहुत स्पीड गया था. ओके ना?
हाँ
ओके,
सर.
इस बार थोड़ा स्लो जाएंगे, ओके?
हाँ सर, हाँ सर।
2-2 क्लास लेंगे। ओके, आज का प्रॉब्लम कुछ नहीं है ना?
नहीं नहीं सर।
ओके, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड।